Segment 1 takes us to Halloween hangover, baby. We're going to recap Halloween. As you can see in the background, which is hilarious because the first thing Dave said when he came into the room here to have this conversation is, ooh, look at you with the Halloween shit. They didn't have the Halloween shit on StreamYard when we did the Halloween episode. I'm pissed. It would have been a tremendous look. So I didn't want to pass up the opportunity. So we got it on the show here today. God damn it. It's working out. But I'm going to show you guys also, because Dave didn't get a chance to see. He was busy. So I'm going to let you guys, send you guys a quick reminder. This was last week. There you go.
Oh my
Just a reminder.
Gracious.
We did the Warriors. We did the baseball gang from the Warriors from the movie. That's what I did there. Got all made up. I had that makeup on for well over 2 hours, and by the end of it, I got into a bit of a panic. I'll go ahead and just reveal the whole story now. I'm not afraid to be judged. I'll get into it, but it's oil based. We got it
shiny.
Yeah, we got it from Spirit Halloween. So we put it on, and at first the oil base was a good thing. It was tough to come off, right? I was like, oh, okay. But then, like after 2 hours and change, when you're trying to get it off, it becomes a much different conversation to be had. If you notice, and a few people noticed it, that because I kept fidgeting with my hat, and because I'm wearing the hat, I didn't want to bring the makeup too high up because then the makeup get all over my hat. So if I lift my hat up, a good portion of my forehead doesn't have any makeup on it. It was kind of just above the eyebrow and then down. In an attempt to get the makeup off, I did all the antibacterial soap and all that stuff, and I rubbed it on my face like this, and I rubbed it without thinking. I rubbed it like a person who washes their face and hair. So I just kept moving everything around. So instead of getting the makeup off, I just made my whole head green like that. And I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to front. I was starting to panic a little bit.
Panic starting to set in a little bit.
A little bit, because I had work the next day. And we did it. We recorded it. I think it was on a Wednesday. So the next day technically was Halloween, but I was completely green. My whole, down to my ears. I was starting to get nervous. So I panicked a little bit. And the regular soap, I tried shampoo. I tried hand soap. I couldn't get it off. I finally cracked. And I said, you know what? Let's try something. And I went to the kitchen. I got that Dawn.
If it worked for the duck.
That's what I'm saying. Every time I see a Dawn commercial, they do the little drop and the whole sink gets clean from the
Yeah.
So I figure if I get a whole palm full, just really load up on the soap and just maneuver all the way around. And it took a few minutes, but it came off finally. The problem
shout out to Dawn, man. Shout out to Dawn.
I mean, we'll take a sponsor situation. But yeah, definitely. I'm going to show it again because this next part is kind of irritating. So I'm going to show the picture one more time, and because if you notice on my left eye, I had the black ink, right? Just like the guy on the other picture, he's got the black ink. The green finally started coming off. I could not get the fucking black off of my eyelid for nothing. I almost tried to tear the eyelid off. I was just like, I'll get a new eyelid. Fuck it. This was messed up. But I couldn't get it off. So I was nervous. So the next day I noticed it was almost on like eyeliner. So I gave it one more go around with the Dawn in the morning and it finally came off. But I had to sleep with it. I got black oil paint on my pillowcase over there. So it was messy, but worth it because it's all over the YouTube channel now.
That's funny.
It is all over that stuff. Since you've been gone, our subscribers have jumped up. Our shorts, even though you were not doing the weekly show, most of our shorts, most of our segments that were on the YouTube channel still contained you. So you didn't really, for those who didn't get that live fix, you were able to still go to YouTube, get you a little bit of AJ and Dave.
A little hit.
Little bit. Also, as a side note, we had a conversation last year when we did a Survivor Series live episode, it was me, you, and Joe Pombo. We did a Survivor Series. Remember when we did that tier list of which Survivor Series is either badass or just got all or whatever? So that got chopped up. So you guys are going to be seeing, in spirit of the upcoming Survivor Series pay-per-view or PLE or whatever, you guys are going to see a lot of those shorts where we talked about the Survivor Series. So that's going to be pretty heavy on the YouTube channel, as well as some of the stuff we do here tonight. But I got to ask you, bro, first holiday with the full fam now, with the two childrens. I saw the pictures. They were totes adorbs. I got my little princessa, which is nice.
Yes.
But I have a bone to pick. Pumpkin for the boy. Now, hold on a second. I'm not opposed to Pumpkin, and he was adorbs. But it's his first Halloween. That is not exactly a flattering outfit to wear when you're going through your baby fat stage. He looked more like a gourd than an actual like pumpkin.
That's still a pumpkin, just a small pumpkin. That's all it is. That's all a gourd is.
And he's not a svelte boy. He's a big. He's already.
He's getting chunks. He's getting big, dude. He's getting big quick too.
He's over. Listen. The NFL Combine. Put the ticker on and let's count those days.
He's getting chunky. So, yeah, he put on some weight quick, man. They lose 10% of their body weight. First appointment, he was down 9. Second appointment, these are like weeks apart, by the way. Second appointment, he was back up 9, so he was only down 1. And then the following appointment, he was up a pound. Doctor was like, "What the fuck are you feeding this guy? Holy shit!"
That boy eats.
He's getting big. Oh, he eats all right. He fucking eats.
That boy eats.
So technically, it was his first Halloween. But we didn't really like. It's not his first like conscious one, right? So like the outfit he had on right now was the pumpkin hat that he had on was Sammy's when she was the same exact age. So that was the same exact hat she wore, and then that onesie was a Halloween onesie that she actually had as well. So
okay,
so
hand-me-downs already.
Yeah, so that's why he used those. We thought it would be a cool little quick. I mean, they didn't really we can't really find anything that small that would have been whatever. So so we put something on him. For her, she's been in Princess Kick, so we got her a little Frozen up, and she wore it 3 days after. Like she every time she sees it in the house, she goes nuts for it. But yeah, that's what they did. The next one, that to us will be his first one, and we'll be able to actually do something a little bit better. But this time we went through the bag of all the stuff that we saved from when she was a baby, and she remembered there was Halloween shit in there, so we just dressed him up in that. So that's what that little pumpkin thing was. We don't know if we don't have pumpkin shit everywhere because of her. Because Sammy just fucking loves pumpkins. I don't know why. Pumpkins and her new shit is skeletons now.
Oh, she's gonna be a Halloween chick.
Oh, she is dude. She watches Halloween year round. Skeleton dance 24/7.
It's on the repeat.
Unfortunately, yes.
Unfortunately,
mind you, it's like a 2.5 minute video. She watches it 30 times a day. I'm not exaggerating.
Oh man, well that's a whole hour. It's close to it.
Yeah.
No, it's pretty accurate.
Feels like an eternity.
30 times 2. I'm trying to do the basic math here, which is another problem. We're having a different type of problem over here. My son's getting higher in grades, so we're starting to see higher level math. So I'm like, look, listen, I took a remedial in college. I don't know if I'm going to be much help.
Listen, I just got the credits I needed to pass.
I'm starting to do that homework thing now. When he comes home with the homework, and he goes, "Mom said check the homework." I'm like, "All right, let's check this homework. Just give me a second. We're gonna check this homework." And she goes, "Did you check his homework?" "Oh, I was just about to do it. I'll do it." I was just about to do it. Oh man, that's crazy. You
I was really looking for it. It's okay.
Yeah, no, I just stretched and
really
everything.
Want to do it.
Yeah, I don't want to disappoint you. I know what you said. So we this year was the first year that we've done trick-or-treating with the boy, where he trick-or-treated with his friends. This is the first year. Usually we get together, we pick him up off the bus. He puts the costume on. We do our usual down the block thing. There's certain areas where we live where not only can you go into stores, but they blocked off, they barricaded streets so that the kids could freely walk from across the street back and forth between homes to get their trick-or-treating on. So we pick him up, he puts his costume on, we do that, and then we just start heading back home. But this time, this dude gets off the bus with phone numbers on a sheet of paper. I'm like, what the hell is that? It's like, oh, I gotta call Dylan, I gotta call Leah, I gotta call Aaliyah, I gotta call this person. I'm like, what the hell's going on? He's setting up appointments. He said, no, we're gonna meet over on 70th and 5th, and then we're gonna walk this way. Yeah. Like, he's filling us in on the plan. I'm driving, by the way. Like, I'm his Uber to his play date. So we're like, oh, all right, cool, all right. I don't mind when he hangs out with his friends. I love when he hangs out with his friends. I don't like this idea that because my kid is playing with your kid that we have to do this. Like, we don't need to do this. Like, we
can do this in silence. We don't need to talk.
Drives my wife nuts because she doesn't like the silence. It's awkward. So my wife is an introvert, but the introvert becomes like a hindrance when we have the parent thing happen. She doesn't like the awkward silence, so she just continuously talks like the entire time, and I'm just sitting there on my phone. And then
it makes sense because as the introvert, you don't understand that social aspect to it. Like, to her, it's uncomfortable. Like, to her, the idea of being around other people means you have to communicate. Where if you're someone who's been outside, it's okay to not say nothing.
But she's not doing that because the other moms feel the same way. Every time all of the kids get together and then all the parents get together, it's always the women that are just doing all the talking. One time we went to a birthday party, and I shit you not, all the parents came, but all the moms were in the kitchen talking, and all the dudes were in the living room, and the fucking Nick game was on, and nobody said a word.
Perfect.
And the women couldn't stand it.
This is a milk the clock situation.
Yeah, this is the saving grace. You should have seen the face of relief when all the guys got in the room and it was quiet. And then the guy who lives there, the father of the birthday kid, all of a sudden just started flipping channels to put on the Nick game because he wanted to watch the Nick game. And we all went, oh, thank God. Yes, let's all watch the Nick game. Who's number 25? I want 25 to do well. Let's see what we can do there. Yeah. Who got money? Y'all got money? And the women couldn't handle it. They kept coming over. Why is it so quiet in here? It's like, why is it so loud in there? Like, what is...
Seriously, keep it down.
Yeah.
Why don't you have a drink in your hand and giving it to me? What is going on here?
See, that's the only time the dad's area gets loud. Just when everybody starts drinking. Then all of a sudden, all the dudes, it's crazy. It's like, all right, man. We're having a good time. Time out, brother. Hold on a second. Jesus. I don't like drinking around them. They fuck up my buzz. It's too much energy. You're doing too much. You're bringing too much my way. Just relax. They got this whole thing because they're close. A lot of the parents knew each other before we got into the circle. It's one of those deals, right? So they're really close already. So it's like all my son's friends, they all fucking know each other. But so for this Halloween, to bring it back to Halloween, he's out there with like a few of his friends, and this is a weird feeling. I've yet to feel this. My son is tall now, and his friends are tall. They're fifth graders. They're getting tall. And I was sitting there with trick or treating. This is also the first year me and my wife didn't dress up with him. We're just in regular clothes. So we're walking with him, and he's trick or treating, and I'm looking at the kids trick or treating. I'm looking at my son. I'm looking at the trick or treaters. I'm looking at my son. I'm like, I think you're getting too tall for this shit. Like, I was starting to get that vibe. I'm like, I think you might be getting too old to be doing this shit. Now, he was quick to remind me with laser-like precision that he's only 10. I'm like,
but that's fucked up. See, you're a dickhead because you know that's something he carries like in his heart is getting old. Like, I remember we were walking around with Sammy and we walked past a park That dude read the sign of the age, which nobody does, but he read the sign for the age, and I heard him go, "Oh, I'm too old for this park." I said, "God damn, dude, just go down the slide. It's not a big deal.
Yeah,
Just go down the slide." So
it's
you're a
more of a
dickhead.
guideline than anything
You
else.
tell
I
him
know.
he's getting too old for this shit.
I said,
like,
listen,
you blasted his whole Halloween with that shit.
mid trick or treat. I'm like, I think you're getting too old for this shit.
You a little too big for that, dude. Just letting you know. Oh, well,
it.
fuck it. Never mind, ma'am. Keep the candy. I just don't want to do this anymore.
I think you might be getting too big for this shit, man.
That's crazy.
But yeah, he was quick to remind me because, and the funny thing is that as tall as he's getting, I think his friends were still taller than him. Because to me, as his father, he seems tall, but that's because I remember him when he was little. In comparison to his friends, he's still the short one. Because even like I very rarely.
That's crazy because for 10, I feel like he's pretty tall.
Agreed. And
I don't know. You're talking to somebody who hit his height at like 15 and never grew again. So I don't know.
I chaperoned one of his school field trips once, and I got to see him with the rest of his class. He's one of the shorter ones, and I was stunned because I was just like, he looks so tall. Every time I start kicking his ass, his legs are so goddamn long.
You know, it's funny you say that too because I say that all the time with Sam. I'm like, dude, Sam is so fucking big, and then I see her next to people, and I'm like, she's small as fuck.
No, but in the picture, she looks tall in the picture. She looks too.
Really tall, but when you see her next to people her age, she's really tiny. She's really small. Like, fuck, dude. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. I agree. They look, you see them so damn small, and it's even crazier now with him because I'm holding him and I'm looking at her like, fuck, you used to be this size. If anything, she
used to be like this.
she was born slightly bigger than he was. He's smaller than her. On birth by a couple pounds, but yeah. It's I definitely, especially when you have the little one. So
now I have to ask you a question. This is not your first time trick or treating. It's just your first time trick or treating with your son. You've trick or treated with Sam before. Now Sam is still younger. What do you do with the Halloween candy that she collects? What's your system? What's your process?
I eat it.
You eat all of it? It goes. You guys get through it. You're able to finish.
Well, I mean, I guess, yeah. I mean, I don't remember anything lasting.
Because here's a problem, and this year
it depends on how long you go. Like if you got a big bag and you fill it up, that might be tough. But I don't.
Yeah, if you got like a large, like half a pound of candy or whatever.
I don't think we really be filling it up like that.
He does
go through some candy. Don't you worry about that. I don't even like candy and I can eat it.
I was just gonna say something like that. He can go through it. Not go through it. He gets a lot of candy. Every time I feel like it's half a pound easy of just straight fucking candy. And there's just this purple Halloween bag that he had gotten years ago that we're still using now. And it's been filled. Every Halloween it gets filled. And the crazy shit about Alex is that he doesn't eat candy like that. And I don't eat candy like that. And my wife doesn't eat candy like that. So every year we have the same issue. And that issue is that we get the Halloween candy, we bring it to the house, maybe for the first couple days we're picking at it or whatever, and then it sits there. And then it sits there, and it sits there. And before we know it, it's Halloween again, and the old shit is still in there.
Oh, that's crazy.
Because we forget about it. So we dump it, right? We dump it. You say, you know what? We shouldn't eat that. It's been sitting there literally for a year. Get rid of it. So we get rid of it. Then he goes trick-or-treating, and then we end up with the same problem. This happened 3 Halloweens in a row, including this year's. We had to dump it out to do this one. I said, okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to have the candy here, and then as we get closer to Thanksgiving, whatever the fuck is in there, we're just going to get rid of. Because we don't eat it like that. It literally just sits there, just festering.
Any of the good ones sit in there?
No. I mean, like
you got like box of dots and shit that you're not eating.
Well, I mean, he's a big dots guy, so he'll eat the dots. But that's it. I don't like the dots. They stick on. They stick to my teeth a lot. The dots. They're very, very chewy, very, very gummy. I have issues with the dots. But like the Snickers, the Twix, they're gone. Skittles usually gone. Nerds usually gone. I feel like we went through this through the candy discussion. Yeah, but the classic ones still, yeah, you go through that. Every now and then you'll get the one dickhead who gives him like unrecognizable Mexican candy that we can't figure out how that works. But also, when we have the bag now, I told him, like, as we get closer to Thanksgiving, we're just going to dump it out. But we're going to keep the bag. The other issue that we're having is that this is the first year that me and Steph hasn't dressed up. But this is the 10th year, obviously, he's 10 years old, that he's dressed up. There is a bag on the opposite side of this camera. It's a laundry bag. It is filled like this to the brim of just Halloween costumes from several years. There's Pokemon shit in there. There's pirate shit in there. I have a pilot fucking onesie, like the ones that the pilots wear when they get like on some Top Gun shit. It's in there. Like we have masks and accessories. I have a Super Mario and a Princess Peach outfit in there. There's all kinds of shit in there. So I think what we should do is either discard, give away, because let's be real. I'm getting svelte. I'm losing the weight, but I will never be able to fit into that Mario costume again. I had that Mario costume in 2005. There's no way. I'm never going to be 20 years ago AJ ever again. It's just not going to happen. So I don't know. I don't know what to do with that bag. I've had people tell me, oh, you should list it on eBay or something. I'm like, who's going to buy my used?
Sounds like a lot of effort.
Yeah.
I'd have been tossed that shit.
I think that's where we're headed. To be honest with you, I think that's where we're headed. I think that's
unless you're just keeping it for memories, which is also okay. But if not, if you ain't tied to it, throw that shit out.
Throw that shit out.
Just throw it in the trash, dude. I get into my phases where I'll look at something. I'm like, are you using this shit? Because if not, I'm throwing it the fuck out, dude. I hate stuff just lingering in the house for no reason. I can't stand that shit. It's got to go in the trash. Throw it in the garbage.
Garbage. So this has been a really interesting Halloween for me. There was some first here. I definitely know that this was an interesting Halloween for you because it's your first one with the new kid, which leads me having this kid in October, early October, is setting this kid up for Murderer's Row because you got the Halloween check, all right. Now we got the Thanksgiving coming up, and then we got the Christmas, all in a row here. He's going to experience it. He ain't going to remember any of this shit. So I guess you guys need to figure out. I mean, you guys got to keep it low key, right? I mean, he's not going to remember any of this stuff, man.
He's not going to remember this. No. See, listen, let me tell you something. We don't do that bullshit. All right. When they came to Sammy, we did. If we wanted to do it, we did it, and it was for us for pictures. There was no idea that we ever had that we were doing any of this shit for her. So now she's getting to the point where she wants to do it. She's asking for it. She's asking for certain things. She wants outfits. So now this is for her. Ooh. Same thing with him. He's tagging along until he gets to the age where he starts asking for shit. Then it's for him. So if we don't feel like doing something because of whatever, then we don't think about it twice. It has nothing to do with like, especially like birthdays and stuff too. Like the first birthday, sure. But like the second one, it's like, yeah, we'll do something. But it doesn't have to be fucking crazy. So first of all, she's not gonna remember second or third birthday. To be honest with you, the fourth one I think she'll remember. Like her memory is getting really good right now, and she's like looking forward to shit, and she's asking for it. So now we're getting to the point
track of shit now.
Yeah. Now's the point where I'm gonna have to start spending some money and figuring some stuff out. But he's gonna go down the same thing too. First one, we'll do something. Second one, yeah, we'll see. Third, same thing, and then from there, probably it's gonna be the same scenario where he's like asking for shit. So then we'll go from there. But how's she doing? Spending money on no bullshit.
How's she doing with the big sister routine yet?
She's the baby too. I'm the baby.
Is that what she keeps saying?
She dead ass walked up to me the other day. I had just taken like my poor wife just bludgeoned to death, man. She just nonstop for her. But I tried to take the baby from her just to give her a second to like sit on the couch and not have to worry about it. And I'm sitting at my desk with the baby. I had just finished sitting in her room. So I came, grabbed him, sat at my desk. She comes up to me, dead ass, pulls on me and goes, "Put the baby down." He said, "Put the baby down. Pick me up and give me a hug now." I said, "Dude, I just picked him up." She goes, "I don't care. Put him down.
I don't
and
care.
Give me a hug." So I'm all right. So then my wife looked at me. She was like, "Just give it to me." So I gave him back, and then she was like, "Hug me." And I put her down. She goes, "Okay, now come with me." She grabbed my hand. She walked me into her room. She shut the door. She said, "Take a seat." That ass. I looked at her like, "Who taught you take a seat?" She said, "Take a seat. Play with my toys."
You're walking into a misery situation right now. You're about to have some bricks by your ankles if you don't act right.
Dude, I'm the baby. She's nice to him. She's nice to him, but I think I'm not to say that I didn't think it would bother her, but it's interesting to see that like the crying from the baby really fought. Like she does not like that shit. She does that. She's just like she's like, "Daddy, come with me to the room." Bro,
I don't want to be alone, but I don't want to be here right now. I need to get out of
in our
here.
bed her entire life. When that kid came here, she wants to sleep in her room.
Oh, okay.
Because crying. She's like, "No, just come. I want to sleep in the pink fluffy bed. Let's go." And I have to go in there and sleep with her, and then she'll wake up in the middle of the night, and we'll go from there. But yeah, she doesn't like the crying. The crying fucks with her. She tries to be nice. She goes, "Oh, it's okay, Gio. It's fine. It's okay." And then after a while, she's like, "Fuck this." She just takes her iPad and she makes somebody come with her to the room. So she's adapting, but it'll take some time. She'll be all right.
That's the other ironic part. You just said his name, Gio and Sam. Mm-hmm. Jesus Christ.
Yep. Can't get away from it, can you?
I can't get away from it. I can't shake it. Oh my God. All right. Well,
I'll tell you what, I usually think people are bullshitting when they say stuff to you, but when I tell people his name, I don't know what it is. I don't if you're a girl out there, you can confirm this, but I don't know something about that name Giovanni that these girls be popping for that. They're like, "Oh my God." That's something like look, I can pick up vibes. I know when you bullshitting me about a name that I chose, maybe actually,
he's gonna be beating them off with two hands. I mean, he's gonna with a stick.
Oh, don't put that on my head. God damn.
Oh man, he's gonna be beating them off with a stick.
There you go. Finish the phrase.
You ever seen the meme of like a really cheery dude? He's like really smiling like that. And the meme says, "Me just sitting here waiting for all the beautiful women my grandma said that I would get because I'm so handsome." I'm so handsome. You get so many girlfriends. He's like, "Oh, I can't wait for all these girlfriends I'm gonna get because of my handsomeness."